We're starting these distress management tools in the area of the body. Tension, that's physical distress. Now you know this happens in all of us, but it's possible no matter what's occurring in our life, even when our children are sick, even when we're having a fight with our spouse, even when our organization is out of money, no matter what the circumstances, we don't have to operate with a tight and tense body. And it doesn't work anyway. We know that. We know that in the area of athletics. When there's too much distress in a tennis player's arm, his swing's no good. When there's too much distress in a golfer's stance, the ball doesn't go well. When there's too much distress in the piano player's fingers during a performance, that doesn't work well. So we're looking at all the different techniques to deal with this physical tension. I'm going to start with my favorite, and it's the one that most of you do naturally anyway, and we forget to use it. And the technique is breathing. It's extraordinarily difficult to remain in distress when you breathe deeply and repetitively, and when you focus on the breath. Now, of course, as I mentioned earlier, you've got a body, you've got a mind, so this focusing is not only calming and breathing, this focusing and breathing is not only calming your body, but it's also calming your mind. Well, rather than talk about it, what I'd like to do is have you practice it. And it's just as simple as this. You either sit, if you're sitting now, and you sit comfortably with your spine erect, or you could stand. Or of course, if you have the time and you have the space, you can lay down. But I don't want you to believe or imagine that this takes a lot of time. It doesn't take the necessity of laying down. You can do it standing up, so I'll do it standing up. You can do it in whatever position you'd like. It's this simple. It's 10 deep breaths, and put all of your attention on your breathing. So if you're standing, please stand straight. If you're sitting, please sit with your spine straight. If you're lying down, please allow your entire body to be supported by the floor. One of the techniques I like to do if I really want to get into a relaxed state, which is what I'm asking you to do now, is to put a pillow underneath your knees if you're lying. I also think this works great to do standing. And the advantage of learning to do this standing and to reach that very relaxed state is you can do it no matter what, no matter when, and soon you'll learn to do it in just 10 short breaths. Here we go. Now you notice your mind. Put your mind on your breath. That's the second one. Here comes number 3. Here comes number 6. Keeping your mind on your breath. And anytime your mind drifts away, you gently bring it back and you fill your lungs with that last breath. Well, that's the technique. Now, my guess is that some of you relaxed just a little bit. But I imagine that some of you relaxed so much that you were surprised at yourself. You were almost stunned at your ability to just bring yourself down in your whole body to a relaxed state. What I'm asking is that you practice this repetitively until you get to the place where you can go from deep tension to deep relaxation in just 10 breaths.